guys, and welcome to the Tuesday stream. We're back playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program, and last time we made a monumental landing. For the first time in, well, this particular career mode, we managed to put down on the surface of MoHo with a Kerbal. It was beautiful. It was 3 Kerbals, actually, and it turns out I need to clear my throat. Bear with me 1 second. We're going to go have a look at that flag. Let's go have a look at it. Let's go see what's going on over there. And I also want to have a look at the future. See what we've got coming up over here. There's some funny things to talk about, and there's some serious things to talk about. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're also going to sit here and wonder about the increasingly long delays of loading. So if we come over to the MoHo Alpha and just have a look at this little flag here, is evidence of the wonders that we performed last stream. I'm going to say stuff that I don't normally say. If you think you might enjoy watching me land this, feel free to go and check out last week's stream. It was great fun. Doesn't like MoHo on the load though. Hello, Wise. How are you doing? Look at this. Look, we did it. It was a thing. I put my purple face on this planet. That makes it mine now. There should somewhere be a small craft. I mean, it's closer. Can I not see that? Surely I should be able to see that somewhere. Oh, look, there's some parts over there. That's interesting. What are you? Oh, this is such a freaky place to just sit and check out. You know, it's not a place we see very, very often. That's the one I want. In fact, I can't. Click on it there. I need to click on it here. It's not letting me do it. Why not? I'm going to switch to that. Richard Jackson, welcome. How are you doing? So, a couple of objectives for today. We're going to, first and foremost, well, I don't know about first and foremost, but one of the things, probably the last thing we're going to do is return this from MoHo. Before then, I want to go and have a little chuckle at something, and then after that we are going to send a probe to Jool. We're not going to dive straight into to Kerbal missions. We're going to send a probe. It's going to be one probe, something maybe very similar to this that will bounce around all the different moons. I like making lots of different gravity assists when we're over that way, so we'll just do that and get some science with the standard science equipment. Did we send one of those? Let's aim the camera over here and see if we've got maybe inside here. I can't unfortunately bust the shroud open. There should be a hole. Yeah, there's sciences here. Look, it's a thermometer up close. So I think I'd like to send this probe on top of the craft we sent to MoHo to come on out to Jool. But anyway, you might notice that the sun's very small over there. We're on our way to Elu over here. We got the Weelu. It was headed to Elu. Unfortunately, I made some miscalculations, and we don't actually have the antenna range to make it all the way out here. Even with the combined power of all the antenna that we have, it turns out no. Maybe if we got the next tier, if we were using the next tier that I currently have available to me, then we could possibly been able to connect to it here, but we definitely wouldn't have been able to get to it out there. So, you know, lol, we're gonna end up watching these guys go through, but through Elu, because I've not laid eyes on it. This save, it's out there somewhere. I don't even know where it is out there. Are we pointed towards Elu? Hello, if we can't turn. If I go chase locked, so it should be, if I'm not mistaken, like just over there somewhere. But oh, look, is that it? I feel like that might be it. That might be Skybox though. What was it? That, yeah, there's Elu. Look at that. Right click and brings up the name over there. So there's Elu. That's probably the closest we've seen it. There's a bunch. Oh man, whoa! Look at all this stuff. That's over towards Dres. Okay, there's a comet. Okay, this is nice. So a craft that unfortunately is also out of range from talking to anything, and then everything else. Literally everything else is back over there. There's Jool. That's where we're going. And with that in mind, let's go to the Space Center. Let's go put this craft together. So I feel like we just need to first try and figure out what the launch vessel's going to... No, we can't do it that way. We need at least a mass simulator on top so we know how much we're sending across. So I'm going to make a fairly bulky robot. I try and... Get close. How did you get that up? All the craft names. I pressed right click and alt, but I think it's part of distant object enhancement, the mod, which enables me to see stuff far away. It's very nice. It's very nice. I'm not just trying to see if there's any planets up in the sky right now. It doesn't look like there are. Let's go into the vehicle assembly building. I have an immediate thing that I wanted to do. I want to go into the craft that we sent to MoHo, and I want to salvage a few of the sections from it, and like kind of just set them as sub-assemblies. That's the phrase I'm looking for here. It's going to take a little bit of tweaking, a little bit of finagling to make them work properly, but that should be fine. What do we call it? Oh man, I don't know. MoHo Lander sounds like a name that we might very well have called it. So I was impressed with this bottom stage's capabilities. Wasn't there more? I'm fairly sure we had another lander underneath there, but that's fine. What I want to do is I want to reroute from wherever is from wherever is down to this guy right now. That's the advanced wheel. This guy right here, that decoupler. So that's now the main part. We could then take this over sub-assemblies. So this is kind of my first interplanetary sub-assembly. So I wish I had access to a Greek keyboard. I'd love to put an actual alpha symbol in there. I'm sure I could go and find it online. Should we do that? Let's just open up a alpha sim. We're going to find out whether Kerbal supports the Greek alphabet or not. I mean, I should imagine so. It's not that niche. Yeah, look at that, beautiful. So what have we got here? 3,500k delts unloaded. Because who knows what it can actually take? Alright, we'll just pop that back there. I don't actually want this now, though. We want to start a new craft. Wait, what's this attaching to? The 18 decoupler. Okay, so don't save that. And so if we are 1.18, we're attaching to that. I'm going to start building off of this, and then we'll change the what's the word I'm looking for here? The root part when we get going. Unfortunately, the thing with the Clampetrons is you've only really got one size. So if I want, I can't do it because of the shielded docking port. That's a bit of a shame. We can't have a smooth-looking underside to our craft, but that's fine. I think we just want. Ooh, what does that do down there? I was going to say, I think we just want a. I thought this selected out. Yeah, something like this. We just want a structural part here. We just want to be able to go, okay, that's good enough. I don't think like that. What are we going to make the fuel of this particular craft? If its whole purpose is to go around, I don't have any xenon, so that's not going to work. I don't want the tiny ones. I am tempted to go with like maybe these around the outside. They're quite good, or perhaps even these. It would be this is not the most efficient ISP. Let's have a look. Yeah, like 200 to 300. I prefer to get closer up to 400, but you know, that's fine. I think we can make do with that, or we build some sort of weird, unholy nerve rocket. It could work. And then we put the Clampetron up top. Yeah, maybe let's try this. Nuclear powered robot. I think that should be fine. I'm not gonna go ahead and send the non-resettables. I'm not gonna send a Science Junior. We're not gonna send the mystery goo container. I am gonna send all sorts of other stuff though, telescopes and such. We're going to need to send like the multispectral. I think we're going to need a payload bay. Do you guys think we're going to need a payload bay? 2.5. This one? No. That's the size. Okay, we'll take the 1.5. It's probably not going to live here. We're going to end up moving other things around. But I'm just trying to figure out exactly what we want in here for now. The fact that we don't have the larger probes, I really would like to upgrade those at some point. We should go and check on the Cafe Addiction, see if it's got any of the science that we need. Should we give it an SAS wheel as well? So is this like basic what we need on the inside core here? And then we're going to throw some solar panels on the outside, to be fair. I'm just kind of like covering my bases at the moment, and then we'll get down to the actual functionality of this in a second. We want to make sure that this isn't just going to die horrifically when we get out of there. So to that end, we're actually going to send one of these. I spent some time trying to find out which one's better, this one or this one. That's the HD55 or the RA15. It looks like it should be the RA15, right? The dish is like nearly twice as wide, something like that. No, it turns out they're exactly equivalent. So I'll just be slapping maybe even two of these on the outside. Let's move these solar panels. Maybe we'll multiply them out. So if we retract this antenna, yes, there was definitely a small. Yeah, look, it's doing it now. Why are you folding up that way? It's because we're in the wrong symmetry mode. Let's try this instead, but then we're gonna have to go on the other directions. I'll find a way for that to work. Let's actually try this way. Is that better? Now, well, I mean, I broke both of them, so that's probably something, right? Let's go with that. We'll see what we can do. I'll go back to radial and start stuffing the science inside here. We don't really need all that much beyond the standards. Do I want one on each side? No, we just need one. Now, I could. Are we going to be able to use the gravioli when we're in orbit? I don't actually know. The atmospheric. If we find ourselves being able to take atmospheric readings, I mean, maybe that's our final mission. Is we go to. Oh no, I've made a mistake. Come here. We go to Lathe, and take some air samples. It's definitely got like directionality to it. If I kind of swoosh it round this way, it will make sense when we're there, right? Yeah. We'll go with that. We'll open it up. I mean, ideally, I want a little hinge there, right? I don't think that's gonna work, but that would be nice. Narrowband scanner. We need the magnetometer boom. Is that a thing? Let's do it. We'll take you as well. I don't know if I'll ever get to a point where I'm like, no, we're not going to take this. Does it look silly? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Does it look silly? Does it clip? No, that's fine. We can make do with that. And then finally the multispectral scanner, which I'm going to put on the other side. I don't know whether it will. Oof, it doesn't look good. Does not look good. How can we make that look better? I mean, maybe sending the smaller. What's the difference? Biome, visual low, and resource low for this one, and just biome and visual. Do I care about the? Yeah, I kind of care about the resource scan. I'm probably not getting any mining vessel out to Jool before Kerbal 2 drops, but you know, we'll just go with this. Am I just gonna go with that? Yeah, that works. It's not working amazingly, but I will take it. So let's pull that off of there and drop some liquid fuel tanks down. Liquid fuel. We could probably go for the larger ones. But more importantly, how much liquid fuel are we going to put on this thing? That is the question there. I said I was going to go quite large, but it doesn't need to be as large as this entire piece here. Let's get the assembly out. Interplanetary Alpha, hello, how are you doing? Of course, I only need. Yeah, I know what I've done. Reroute from you to you. Thanks. That one, and then this one. There we go. Little Tower of Hanoi situation there, but we got it. We solved it. We can do stuff. It's fine. So we got a decoupler. I think what I might actually want to do is put a fairing, this guy here, but not finish it off, and then have a 2 meter 1.5 there and there. Okay, all right. This feels a little better. Still don't like the antennas, but you know, we're here. So essentially, we're sending something like that. Man, this looks terrible. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? But we're gonna go with it. Okay, so let's put. We can get rid of that. That's nice. We can get rid of this. We're going to at least put some flags on it, right? That's got to be a must. That's got to be a must. Where are they? The utilities. 1.85. Can we make you pretty big though? Yes, we can. All right, cool. Not quite as large as I would have liked. Or as curved, rather, as I would have liked. Can we get some thickness to it? Yeah. No. I'm not that, like that. Maybe. Let's go for a medium. No, it's still not looking great, is it? It's still not looking great. Maybe we just need to cover it with fireworks and just call that a day. I think we're gonna go put some big old photovoltaics on here. I mean, ideally we put them in the center, but there's probably good. And then, do we want extra tanks on this thing? I think we're probably going to end up having a bunch of tanks on here. I don't know if that is too many. Can we make it look a little bit better with nose cones? Because of course the look is like half the battle, right? I just saw an option here. Let's go with circular intakes and then close those intakes. All right, that's a thing. Solar panels go out over the top of them. Yeah, I like it. All right, we'll go with that. We definitely want to have some emergency solar panels on. I mean, we've got some down here, but just in case, I manage to forget, we will put power. Tiny little solar panels here, just for the 4. Yeah. All right, great. That's good. That's good. I like that. So we could probably reset the fairing. Is there anything else we need on here? Am I forgetting anything? We've got ourselves a couple of. Oh, I can't latch onto the. See where it goes blue? There we go. You can close the fairing around the items, the build that you're making. Okay, that's cool. I've got a whole bunch of floating stuff, but we are mostly there. We just need to give it a proper launcher. Let's first come down to the Delta V, because this is not down at sea level. We're going to be using this up in vacuum. We've already got 15 Delta Vs right there, 15,000, sorry. That's 15 kilometers per second of velocity change that I can impart. I guarantee we're going to be adding more stuff before this becomes an actual launch, but we're getting there. What's the largest fuel tanks I have access to, like actual fuel tanks? This is liquid. This is liquid. That's unfortunate. Would have liked to have done larger. Okay, what sub-assembly do I have? Strato 1, radial lift 2 meter. You're not a 2 meter lift, you lied to me. The Crassel. Oh, that also could work out quite well. I don't think it's going to fit, unfortunately. And now my computer's having a little bit of a no. MoHo sender. Oh, have you got the thing? Hey, these are almost built for each other. Like that. Okay, I mean, there's a few problems here. Like, what's all this? Oh, I see. No, we're not going to use this. Well, we can, but we're going to come at it a different way. No, we're not. Look at this. This is a mess. So I'm thinking I could probably break it here, get rid of all this rubbish. We want a decoupler underneath. Where are you? 2.5. One of those facing up, hopefully. Yeah. We'll then take the standard 2-meter control probe. I'm not sure whether this is actually what we need, but we're going to put it there anyway. Right there. Okay, and then a fuel tank to make up the difference, because we took a whole bunch of stuff out of the central section. So let's build that back up. Hey, name that I cannot pronounce. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're just putting together a small little Jool craft here. I say small. Bam. Okay, 9.26. I just need to know this bottom set of numbers to be fair. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Firing at the wrong time. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna take forever. I'm not about this, man. Not about this. We could just sort it out on the pad, but I don't know. So we fire all the engines at the bottom. Okay, that's good. That's good. We then throw off the solids. And we've got some separatrons, making sure that is a good winner. We should then be just dropping these outside tanks here, but it looks like somewhere there's another decoupler that wants to get involved, and it's not down here. Ah, it's all the way up the top here. Okay, let's just send that up. Man, the UI's getting in the way of itself here. Okay, so bam, 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 bam. Coming back down. None of these should be firing yet, right? Not until we've had another. Not until we've had this decoupler here go off. Wait, is there a decoupler there? There should be a decoupler here. It's there, but it's like interacting with this SAS wheel in a weird way. Let's get rid of that. This has got enough SAS. We'll be all right. So this decoupler here is not visible on my staging. It's gonna be here somewhere. This one, okay. That is when all this should go off together. Okay, that's good. That's good. We then have a series of drops on the outside. Nice, nice, nice. So we then run out of fuel here. This is probably still going to be fine and dandy to function. Okay, this should have happened before. We didn't drop the outside tanks. So these outside tanks drop, then these big outside tanks drop, and then we drop the inside. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Jool is for the robots. We've got power, we've got comms, we've got the science that we're gonna go pick up. It's not got any parachute, but I don't think that matters. It's gonna be wobbly, but I think we're ready for our first test flight. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for this? I think we might be having an explosion or two. Let's be honest. Oh, this small break in the conversation was brought to you by caffeine. Well, so I'm gonna try and collapse them back down when we get out there. But this is something that the test. So Rish is asking, will the communicatrons not get ripped off? Because they're just sticking outside the fairings. Look, they're. Oh, did you watch that settle there? There are definite, problems to be had there. Let's aim the camera at the top. I want to see what happens if I now retract antenna. Why are they not in symmetry? I mean, okay, I'll take. All right, let's remember that I want to turn them over at some point. It didn't quite collapse down like I hoped it would. Okay, let's reset the camera. I think it's gonna break here, along this line. Do we think it's going to break along join number 1, join number 2, or do you have your own theory about where it's going to break? We're aiming for 100 kilometers per 200 kilometers per kilometer. My 100 kilometers getting quite crowded now. 3, 2. I'm going to go quite like quick on the turn. Maybe depends how fast we go. 3, 2, 1. Many breaks. A complicated failure. Oh yeah, I forgot this particular setup. I don't know why, but the solid boosters are not great on my machine. I'm not sure why this has gone. RJ, welcome. Mostly doing all right. Lack of engines this time though. It's got to be just these solid boosters. It kind of has to be. Make sure that we've not... Hang about. Settings. Yeah, spacecraft is fine. UI. Okay, accept that. Resume. Yeah, okay, well, sounds have died for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I definitely heard the sound of the staging going off. You know, that noise. And there's kind of a rumble. If you listen very closely, there is kind of a rumble. Can I turn that up? Is that a thing? This is going to make other things deafen. Maybe. I'm not sure whether that's engine rumble or whether that's just like the background like noise that people pump into games to make the silence not seem quite so silent. I am not turning anywhere near as much as I said I would. That's fine though. That's fine. Let's have a look at our our orbital parameters down here. Apoapsis, sorry, about double the distance away. Not quite. Two. Let's say half again. Yeah, let's go with half again. But we should be fine. I wonder whether I can just point prograde now. We'll be coming up on a staging soon. I'm disappointed about the engine noises. I wish I knew what caused this. I really do. This has happened once before. The total of once before. I had no idea what broke it, and I couldn't fix it short of just restarting the game. Time to marry it. It's going well. You know, it is actually mostly going well. This is all right. I've definitely had worse launches. It's not managed to shake itself apart yet, which I am astounded at. Astounded. We're about to do a staging though, and that's normally where things start going wrong. We're pumping at about 2 Gs the whole way, which is where I want to be. So I cannot argue with that. Or we have lost like half of our lift there. That was a nice little dive away. Again, lost the engine noises. That sounds a lot better when there's like going off. But mostly still going well. Are our numbers still increasing? Yes. Are they increasing fast enough? I don't know, if I'm to be honest with you. Let's time accelerate this a little bit. Well, maybe not. Look at that. That's not a twist that I want to see. No. That could have gone horrifically wrong at that point. Horrifically wrong. I'm trying to just turn back a little bit. I know it's never going to completely erase the the inclination that I have on my orbit right now, but you know, there we go. Man, whenever, I mean, if this manages to just go, I'm just gonna leave it. This was gonna be a test flight, but I think we're doing okay. I think nothing has really happened that makes me want to be like, no. Look at my speed dropping. Maybe I've spoken a bit too soon there. I think last time we did this, actually, we ended up firing the central rockets up for a little bit. It's still going up though. It's still going up. I'm just gonna carry on. We're just gonna fly like this. We'll see how it goes. Karolov would be proud. Thank you. Spelling's not a strong point. It's all right. Pronunciation's not my strong point either. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's keep turning this guy. I think we're going to be okay. The time to apoapsis is still counting down though. So that does mean we are possibly. Oops, suddenly noises. That does mean we are possibly going to pass it before we've hit. Yeah, I don't know. Try and work out how fast this one's going down compared to how fast this one's going down, and see whether we got that. Of course, like the closer we get to this one, the faster this goes up. The closer we get to apoapsis, the faster our periapsis will be affected. So it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Honestly, though, we've only got. I mean, we haven't got much Delta V left in the tank, so when we pop this off, that will be pretty cool. I suppose at that point, we're going to have to make a refueling trip. I wasn't really planning to, but it looks like we're going to have to be doing that. That's okay, though. That's okay. When we get down to... Sorry, now that I've turned everything up, how is the music compared to my speaking volume? Let's just ease that back down to about there. We'll trying to listen for stuff, and that wasn't working. I think when we get down to about 10 degrees, I'm going to stop pointing towards prograde and hit stability assist, so that we don't end up like plowing down towards the ground too fast, which is definitely an issue that we could have here. I might actually do the same thing we did last time. I'm gonna move the staging of the decoupler and then just power on my. I kind of hate the fact that the engine noises don't work. I might have to try and exit all the way out. Is there a way to reload the mods without actually leaving the game? I don't know. But that's. I kind of hate the fact that the game noises aren't working properly. I think I may even completely reset the game at this point. Take drastic measures. There has been an update to IVA, the free IVA mod, and what else? KOS updated and Copernicus. So maybe one of those did it. I don't think so though. I don't think so. I think it's just too much going on, and the KSP sound engine is a little bit overwhelmed. That's my pet theory. We're not going to make it. Look at this. We are going to be in trouble. And I'm not sure if we would have made it if I had turned on my other engines when we staged. Yeah, I'm worried. I mean, we're not playing Iron Man, so I will just wind this back. I mean, remember, it's a test flight, right? Oh, we totally staged. Oh. Well, that was unexpected. Oh, look at this. What happened there? Was it come off from over here? What? And then here and here. I mean, this is totally balked now. We're not. Wow. What? I'm actually caught off guard by that. Of all the ways this was going to go wrong, I didn't think that was going to be it. I'm sorry, I'm watching this engine kind of just rattle around now. Oh, have we lost control? Have we lost control? You reckon the engine? Yeah, I could buy the engine shroud. So we got. Let's shut down this one. Shut down. Does it have the control to swing it back? Probably not. Wow, what a mess. Surprise thrust factory. Hey, SSTO guy, how you doing? Yeah, what an interesting... Okay, well, that was not what we were expecting. Definitely going to roll this back. Revert to vehicle assembly. And we're gonna chat about Issa whilst I reset the game, because man, I do not want to. We got music here. We got music here. So engine shroud be problems, yo. Let's close this. Man, was that the problem? It could only have been this decoupler. Let's force %0 and see if that helps. Yeah, save. All right, we're gonna do this. Warmth needed. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we could go ahead and put like some Separatrons in, right? We could go put some Separatrons in. So, I'm sure most of you are aware by now that I am a studying astrophysicist. I'm here at Cardiff University, and one of the courses that we're doing this semester is called Synoptic Astrophysics. Now, when I got told that, I had to go look up the meaning of the word synoptic, and I'd never heard of it before. None of my peers had either, so I wasn't feeling too ashamed about not knowing. And it means, like, you know, summarizing, you know, a synopsis. I don't know if you've heard the word synopsis before, but it's so we are going back over all of the stuff that we've learned up until now, and kind of like facing down new problems with it. And one of the things that that we have to do is give small little presentations. Funnily enough, I quite enjoy that bit. Is there an engine under that center bit? No, there's not. Yeah, no, there's not. There's actually not. Most people fear that bit, the presentations, and I understand. Like, there's 100 people or so. We're all in a room, and we just got to stand up there in front of a projector and point at some pictures, and just waffle some rubbish. Why is the game crashing here? There we go. That's much better. And this week we have been selected. Me and my group have been selected to talk about 3 missions. Now, one mission I've only ever seen written down, so I can't quite tell you what it's called. But it's like Spicer or Spicer or Spica, something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but it was an ESA, a European Space Agency, and JAXA, the Japanese Astro Exploration Administration, something like I can't remember what JAXA actually stands for, but it's the Japanese space program. We're coming together to make an infrared telescope. I'm sure you've all seen infrared telescopes before, or heard of them. You've seen the infrared cameras. That's what I was trying to say. Well, it's just like that, but you just point it at the sky instead. Now, the atmosphere is really bad at letting infrared radiation through, so you got to put it up in orbit if you want it to be good. It's why the James Webb was put up there. It's also an infrared. Unfortunately, that mission got too big, and its funding got cancelled because it got too expensive for like the process that it was in. I'll talk about the process it was in a bit. There was this other one called Envision. It actually got picked for this process. And it's going to Venus with like a whole bunch of radars and seismographs and ground penetrating radar, and it's going to find out like why Venus is the way it is, like what happened on the surface of Venus. Did that change the atmosphere at all? Are there any plate tectonics? Like the current theory for Venus is that there's no like plates. You know, Earth is made out of lots of plates, and you get volcanoes all the way along those plates. Well, Venus doesn't have those. There's just volcanoes popping up everywhere. And there's a theory being that well, it's quite a strong theory. It's the accepted theory, as far as I'm aware, being that because it doesn't have plate tectonics, the heat can't escape fast enough from the inside. So all the heat from the magma, from the core, from all the radioactive material that's breaking down, and the fact that when you smash things together, you get extra heat. So like everything that came from the formation of Venus is still inside there. It takes a long time for that to radiate out to space. And they reckon it's just kind of getting warmer and warmer and warmer under there as more and more radioactive isotopes decay. That's the word I'm looking for. Because they release a whole bunch of heat while they're doing that. And one day, the whole underside of Venus is just going to melt through the crust. It's called the stagnant lid hypothesis. Like when you put a lid on a pot, every now and then something big will just bubble up and lift the whole pot. Well, that's what they reckon is going to happen with Venus. Something will bubble up and melt the whole crust at once. And they want to know what's going on with that. Which I'm like, yeah, of course we want to know what's going on with that. And then there was an X-ray and gamma ray telescope, Theseus, I think it was called. But they were all in for this same funding round. I don't think we're supposed to be talking about the fact that they were all in for this same. So ESA in 2007 or 2007. 2007. That's how we're saying it. Set forth a bunch of money and what size this funding was available for, what missions could be done and stuff, and then people applied for that money. That's how the space industry works pretty much everywhere. Retract the antenna. Yeah. NASA does that. They have Discovery and Horizon. No, that was ESA as well. But they have other code names for similar projects where they're just look, we need to get some missions going. We need to give the money out to get those missions going. So we need a selection process, and we'll pick from that selection process. And I found it very interesting. They just gave us all the ones from one of these selection processes, and the mini drama that probably really was not a drama of these guys all trying to figure out who's going to get the money amongst them. Theseus lost the selection process, but it's now back out on round 7 for another. There interaction here. Is that a problem? I'm trying to see where the problems could have been. There is no engine here. This central bit. We'll get up and have a look. It's just a bunch of engines around the outside. I actually don't know why it exploded. I could only assume that the coupler somehow did something. So the other problem was that this just did not cut it, right? So maybe we need to drop these down here, or do we need to turn this central one? Can I do this? Is this... I feel bad for even trying this, but we're going to do it anyway. Structural parts, where are you? Not a 4, not a buy, a try. Thank you very much. I don't know. And then we... like that. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Acceptable in this situation, or I've just created an abomination that needs to be killed? I think I created an abomination that needs to be killed. I don't like that. There are no part clippings. Well, I mean, the only part clipping is so minor, and it didn't do anything before. You see how it's just there, just here. That's the only bit. I don't know. It's worked before. That's the thing that really confuses me. Is it worked before? I suppose the only thing left to do is see where we got engine noises. reshuffle the engine staging, right? I'll double check that. I think that's the only thing that's going to save me is when we get rid of the outside tanks, we start the nuclear ones. Nah, it's never an easy launch, right? Never an easy launch. I just want to stick this into a 2K orbit, 200K orbit. 3, 2, 1, go! That's starting lift. I mean, this should let us know that there are problems, right? We should have another round of solids on the outside just to get us through this first bit. I should also be writing this down. Yeah, another round of solids to get us through this first bit. Overall, I like the profile of this craft. It's got a nice look to it. I would like to maybe... that got loud. I would like to maybe change the colours of the outside. I should get Kerbal paint. It's definitely something I've been meaning to do for a long time, but never have. I've just noticed how much louder things are over there. Let's ease that down to about half. Is that better? Are we? I don't know. That desktop audio still looks pretty loud. How are you doing? You hear engines? Yes, good. We do indeed have engines. That have I been able to get this back into line? Now, let's bring that back down here. Hopefully that's about there. Maybe. I will. Unfortunately, I need to now wait like 3 minutes for the feedback, else I'll be listening to what people are saying for the last thing, and it all gets rather confusing. But we do seem to be flying straight and true. This seems good. Great, thanks. I'm gonna re-pour myself another tea. Do like having hot tea on demand. This is fine. This is good. All right, great. This is what we like to hear. Coming up at 5 kilometers. I wish I knew what our acceleration was. If we could have a meters per second, that would be pretty good. I don't think it tells me anywhere. I could look at this and try and judge it. Like every 1 second, are we going up? Maybe. I mean, it's got to be nearly 20, right? So here's 10 meters per second, 9.8 meters per second. Here's like 18.6, 16.16. So yeah, we gotta be really shifting. Okay, we're gonna go for a better point of view on this staging this time. 3, 2, 1. There's some wobble. Okay. This was not the stage I was expecting troubles with. Not the stage I was expecting troubles with at all. There's only really one way to end this. I mean, we're still going up quite far. Yeah, I also mildly surprised at this. Sergey was not happy. I'm inclined to agree. Just look at all this. What even happened? We need an accident investigation team. That's what we need. I mean, what we're actually going to do is slam a bunch of auto struts everywhere. Yep. We're gonna rigidize this place. We're gonna rigidize. Oh, here we go, over the top of Apoapsis. We are now plummeting back down. The moment the rocket broke, it felt like we were going back down again. That's why I was surprised. I was like, oh look, yeah, of course, we're still going straight back up. It really felt like that wouldn't be the case. Do you reckon I can point? Yeah, I am trying to point prograde. I'll take that. Let's do some staging practice while we're here, right? X. Okay, good. Goodbye. I mean, who knows whether that would have made stuff explode or not. We've thrown the outside tanks away at this point. Okay, that didn't destroy stuff. That's good. Next set of tanks, maybe. Let's see if we can't just pull up a little bit. I don't think we're going to be able to. Next set of tanks away. Okay, yeah, looking good, looking good. As they should have been. This is the design we sent to MoHo. I don't know why. Oh yeah, nice. Why that would have done anything different, to be honest. Yeah, go on. Let's turn this up right. Rage it out. Go. I don't think it's ever going to manage it. I want to pop a fairing at this point. Sounds like the worst name at like engineering school. Hey guys, I'm Papa Fairing. I'm the king of aerodynamics. 4 kilometers. Actually, we should totally be facing the other way. What is wrong with me? I'm surprised it managed to turn all the way around though. That was good. That was good. There's no way we're saving any of this, by the way. This is some big noise time. Got all the stuff. It's a craft of many parts, you know. No, it was last week's MoHo. It really was. I'm not trying to save that. Okay, so let's do some down and outs. Let's pull stuff apart. Let's get a bit more room in here, you know. Why was it these ones down? So I saw stuff here shaking. Did you guys see stuff here shaking? I most definitely did. We're going to go for the root part. Everything's going to be attached to the root part. Oh, you can be heaviest part. That's fine. And then down here, I want to do kind of similar. We're gonna have root part, maybe all the way down here as well. What's the difference between auto? Well, like the practical difference between auto strut and rigid attachment. I'm not entirely sure what rigid attachment does now that I spot it for the first time, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Tell me to turn these on and off individually. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing we could do. Okay, the next thing I need to look at this one here. We can offset it down and out just a bit. Oh no, now we're clipping into that one, and that's probably going to be worse to clip because this shouldn't move, right, relative to anything. We've got no same vessel interaction. More boosters. Good shout. We do indeed need more boosters. Couplings. Let's get some bendy boosters. I'm sure there's no reason that would go wrong. There. What are we going to put down? It's got to be something with a bit of girth to it. I mean, because that's just not. That's just sad, you know. Maybe these are these. There was a time where these were like the best boosters you could get. Now I'm like, oh, are these good backup boosters? Oh, I like that. I like that. And then pop this over here. I mean, it's not. Let's actually resize and put a cap on it. What cap do we want to put on here? I mean, in homage, I'm really feeling the closed circular intake at the moment. It looks different, and I'm all about that. I'm all about that. And if it prompts someone to tell me how solid boosters don't take air intake, that would be even better. I would have a field day over that. Actually, if we just snap it to grid up and down and then do the same with this one, it should be hopefully level. Yeah. Do we want a third set on there, or are we just good with this? Oh man. Wait. I think I've discovered what went wrong. Why is this in the wrong place? Yeah, that should be up here. That one, these outside ones actually need to come down with these ones. Okay, staging fixed? Question mark. If anybody has insights. That the outside. Okay, that should be better. Save it. Come on, just get to orbit, man. Third set, but kit. Oh, I wish I'd thought about that. Problem is, there's a moment where I feel like I'm done, and I'm so intent on getting outside. Shock cones for devilment, great idea. Well, let's hope for a failure here, or we can implement those problems, those fixes. Sorry. I mean, we already know there's going to be. In fact, let's just quickly put some auto strut on these. There's definitely going to be issues. There's no way there's not going to be issues. Hopefully we're going at about 2 Gs. I would love 2 Gs. 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, 1.2 Gs will do, I suppose. Maybe we just want to double the number of thoroughbreds or something. Maybe. Oh, listen to that sound engine tear up. That must be tough for it. Alright, double checking we got the right decouplers up next. That's cool. We now play the waiting game. Waiting mostly at the moment for the right moment to hit prograde. I don't know when that actually is on a craft this big. I do want to... Let's go for 100. Normally when I'm in a smaller Kerbal rated craft, I will turn over about 250 kilometers meters per second. 250 kilometers per second. I mean, that's fast. That's really fast. Is this working out for us, though? I think this is working out for us. We are about to take a small hit in the acceleration, but I think that's fine, maybe. Definitely with the way we are gaining delta V with the loss of drag by going up through the atmosphere. Slams, yeah! We're a clean company. Oh. The explosion. Oh, no. I thought the explosions were going to kill the engine noises. We're fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Let's try and get ourselves on the other side of this equatorial line if we possibly could. That would definitely help with the final heading. I still don't feel like we're going fast enough, so I'm actually going to hit stability control here. Hold ourselves around about here. We're going maybe a little steep. So let's just let it carry on with its natural curve. We're about to lose our solid boosters, though. Let's reprograde. I'm sure that's a proper adjective. Oh, look, that's getting a little warm over there. 3, 2, 1, stage. Okay, there's a solid lack of explosions. I like this. Okay, we're doing rather well. Apoapsis only a little bit ahead of us, though. Hopefully this is reflected in our periapsis being closer to achievable. We've got an incredible amount of delta V. The question now is not do we have the fuel to make it, but whether we can burn the fuel fast enough to be able to make it out of the clutches of this gravity well and start riding around the outside rim of the gravity well. I'm a little bit worried about the fact that we're so low down in the atmosphere, and this is not the most, let's say, drag-forgiving shape. This bulb at the top here could quite easily grab the atmosphere and drag us back. Quentin, happy Valentine's Day. I didn't even wait. I need to go. Times. There we go. I am a terrible boyfriend, and I fully admit it. Okay, cool. Right, there we go. We are about to do another staging, and this one should hopefully bring our... Hey, when did we lose that engine? Wait a minute. You know what? We'll do it. When did we lose that engine, and why aren't I repitching? Why is this going wrong right now? Look at this. I kind of want to just like steal the liquid. What happened to the engine? When did it go? I think you're right. I think I might be in trouble. We're going to do the staging when I'm pointed roughly towards where this is going to fly away from. I.e., we're going to point that way. Man, what happened? Legitimately, what happened? I did not notice a single moment where that got exploded. I bet it was when my solids went. I might even have to just run that again to see what actually went wrong. You googled and copied the exact spec. Good work. Good work. Oh, spinning blue circle. Why are we spinning blue circling me? Oh no, that's got away. Okay, that's good. It's not there now, look. I didn't put it back. I did missing it. Well, I'm glad I found out that it was like a relatively easy fix. Ta-da! Okay, so we want to get rid of these. And we want to put the shock cones. Tell me I've got them. Oh, I don't have them. Sorry. Man, that was such a good idea as well. Close the intake. Oh, that's heresy. I'm going to have to go unlock that at some point. But we did want... Where are you? The kickback was an actual solid idea. Solid idea. And we got... I feel bad. Let's put that there and this here. Something like this? No. Something like that. Yeah, no drag issues with that at all. I'm all about... Ooh, no, I don't... As fun as it would be having it all spin around and around... We're not going to do that. Is this the perfectly straight one? Absolute. Great. All right, there we go. Ah, please, I just want to copy everything out across all of them. Okay, there we go. Open intake. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Maybe we just need to scrap this entire bottom bit here. We just need something huger. Even huger. I'm not sure I've got many larger engines available to me right now. We're just sending a tiny probe. Well, I mean, it's not a tiny probe. It's quite a large probe with enough fuel to make quite a few bypasses of a lot of the moons of Jool. But this was definitely not meant to be this awkward. Oh wait, we already see an issue again. An issue that I should have fixed on the last pass through the VAB. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, the lag when the clouds are interacting with the launch pad is something extreme. Look how long a second is taking here. That is something. That is something. And then I start turning. And mostly at that point, we get back down to a second. But, ooh, oh wait. They're not turning over. Okay, that's good. But more importantly, is that them? That is them. Okay. We should be better set up now. We should be better set up. I realised my staging was a little skew-if. And whilst that would have been fun, 3 test flights are normally my limit. Let's try and not make it like a 4th and a 5th. If we could avoid that, I'd be very happy. Now the big question is like what's even going to burn out first? These ones are blatantly going to burn out first, and then like are these the kickbacks? Are we actually going to lose these before the outsides? That would be kind of hilarious. We'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens. Hey, miss, how you doing? Happy Valentine's Day. Literally 5 messages up is the reminder for me that it is actually Valentine's Day. All right, here we go. 3, 2. Are we at 3, 2, 1? I don't know. 3, 2, 1. Have they stopped? They don't know they've stopped. Let's throw them aside. Mild explosions. It's fine. Don't worry about the explosions. Everything's contained. Okay, these are going okay. I think they're probably going to burn out together. I'm going to put the kickbacks on this side, and we're going to put the thoroughbreds on this side, and we're going to keep an eye. I think we're probably going to end up staging these together. Looks like an early KSP version machine. It does, doesn't it? The problem is I don't have much tech at the moment. I mean, I do have a lot of tech, but not like a lot of the end game tech. So, given the development of Kerbal, it's not overly surprising. They kind of developed the low-tech engines before they developed all the high-tech ones. Okay, I think if I had started them exactly together, we would be dropping... Oh, we are actually going to be dropping the kickbacks first anyway, but it would have been a much bigger gap. Okay, so let's get rid of that. 2, 1, boom. And then here comes the last one, hopefully, or the last set of solids, hopefully. Let's try and not carry too much extra weight with us. Nice. Very well choreographed. Very well choreographed. I say that as if I've not been failing repeatedly for the past however long. We're just going to go up to 200k. Happy Valentine's Day. To be honest, you'd rather it was Halloween. I know, you wish most days were Halloween, you know. And that wouldn't be too bad. Wouldn't be too bad. Partial to a midsummer festival myself, though, you know. Okay, we are at 1 kilometre a second. Are we going to actually be able to put out enough material behind us? I hope so. I hope so. We're actually at the point now where my apoapsis is climbing pretty high. So, I mean, that's good, right? That's good. As long as it goes up above 250, 200, 250, wherever it's going to be, I don't mind. But I feel like we're going to make it now. I feel like we've actually got enough extra boost from those solid boosters that we should make... Ooh, okay, 3, 2, 1... Wow, you can really tell the difference between the bits that were being pushed by the engines and the ones that were not. Like, they were kind of in between. That's crazy. That is crazy. Hey, Spuck McFarn, how you doing? I was starting to worry, mate, if I was to be honest. Thank everything you believe in that you're here. Okay, mildly worried. Let's look sideways. Do you reckon we can look sideways and start getting our periapsis just down? Merry Valentine's to you too. Seems love is in the air this evening. Everybody's like Happy Valentine's Day. You're only about an hour late. There's no problem. There's no problem. We are building a craft that is going to Jool. I say building a craft. We are launching a craft now that is going to Jool. We've definitely already done the buildy part. I am desperately trying to get my periapsis up before we lose all of my main booster stage here. So far things are going well, but last time we were this far, we did a stage and things just kind of exploded. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. And a very late Happy Christmas, lol. I mean, to be fair, yeah, happy belated Christmas to you as well. What holiday do you think is being celebrated at the wrong time? Like, I hear about the Australians going to have their Christmas dinner or Christmas barbecue on the beach. And I'm like, yeah, maybe they've got it sorted. Maybe a grilled chicken for Christmas dinner is the way forwards. You know, get down on the beach, have yourself your favourite beach snack, and be like, whoa, Merry Christmas, guys. So I mean, let's agree with the Australians to kind of every like 5 years swap when we have Christmas, right? Be like, all right, you've had summer Christmas for the past 5 years. Now we're gonna have summer Christmas. We can even double up some years. I mean, so nobody's missing out, right? Say Merry Christmas and Happy Valentine's. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah, I do. Is this even going to get close to making it? Can you see that cross moving? Does it happen? Canadians are having 6 more days of snow in winter. I did not hear that. How do you guys organise that? That's great. I'd organise for more snow. I haven't really seen much this year, to be honest. I've seen some snow falling from the sky, and there's been little patches of it in like dark corners. But we've not had like big snows this year. The groundhog has doomed you, lol. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's been a long time since I've seen deep snow. I mean, I live in a city now, so that's also going to make it a little bit... Oh, stage. The staging was successful. We didn't blow up our craft. Yay. I'm not sure that the flight is being successful, though. We're going to find out, though. We're going to find out. Let's double our time. Double our time. So going back to like the cosmic visions thing, so I've been tasked to look into 3 missions for a module that I'm doing, but I found it much more interesting that all the 3 missions that I was asked to look into were actually part of the same like funding process. I wonder, like, what other countries have similar funding processes, or more importantly, like, scientists are very amicable people, right? Like, we respect each other's work. Like, we respect each other's time because we all know how like busy we are, and we respect each other's specializations, because just because we find one thing important doesn't mean that's the only important thing. Other people find their thing just as important as they would. This isn't going to work, is it? We are totally going to have to design a new launcher. So, with that in mind, of how non-aggressive the nerds are, I wonder how much animosity there is between the teams of, like, groups that got the project money and groups that didn't get the money. Yeah, we are dropping super fast, aren't we? We're gonna go watch the flyby of Elu before we work on the next launcher. I mean, to be fair, this should only be interplanetary. This is not designed to get me into orbit. It's not my boost stage. Did I miscount something? Why did we not have 3.5 in that bottom stage, that bottom boost? Speed it up some more and some more. Just gonna hold it there, see how we go. How are we doing over here? I mean, I could see it conceivably dropping, but I think we're gonna hit the atmosphere. This is where I should be taking over the landing probe. Did not like geologists, gravel jockeys. I mean, yeah. The thing is, like, there's a very fine line between geologists and planetary scientists, right? And, you know, planetary guys are great. They're the ones that are, like, launching rovers to Mars and stuff like this. It's just not going to work, is it? Just slowly sipping tea as I watch the last hour of my life go up in flames. You gotta realise that this really gives you empathy for the scientists. I can't be open, for the scientists that have watched their like somebody else's rocket blow up their satellite. Oh, could you imagine? Could you? At least everything in this is like my design, right? So I've only got myself to blame. How do we go faster? We got no control. That's we're just going this fast. Yes. You know you're going well when you're exploding. I'm glad that happened. That would have been quite a boring end to this if it didn't. Oh, it's now turned around. Is it going to land safely? That would be hilarious. I mean, like, there's 8 parachutes there. It could try. I don't think it actually has any steering authority. Okay, I think we're going to take a small break from this and then come back in, like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We are going to go mourn the loss of technology, but more importantly, Nailed it. Yeah. Perfect. That's like a 7.6 out of 10, right? That's... We need a better bottom lander. We need a better lift. We need something that we can just pile engines onto and then have radial drop tanks. But let's take a small break here. Let's go to Wheelu to Elu. We can look at the monumental failure that is this. Yeah, flat water's flat. I mean, welcome to the Flat Water Society. We don't believe in such things as waves here. Have you ever seen a wave, really? People say they carry energy through a medium, but what is energy? Could you tell me what energy is? Right, we're just gonna blast our way over this way. Look, we're gonna warp here. Elu should be. Wait, we know it. We know it. It's like over. There it is. Hello, how are you doing? We're not going to get very close to it, are we? It's a shame. Let's see what the closest point that we could have been is. Warp there. Wrong button. There it is down there. That's it. That's the closest we've been to Elu this save. That's a shame. That's a shame. How do I focus? Here it is. Tiny little Elu. Poor little ice ball out here. Always forgotten about. Unfortunately, I just don't have the antenna technology. We did well to get a little spacecraft out here. We did even better to enter its sphere of influence. The fact that we if we had control right now, we could slow down. Can't slow down. Can't slow down. Well, we'll say bye-bye, Elu, and then we'll try and figure out what we're going to do with this craft. It can only really talk when it's down the bottom somewhere. So let's add a maneuver here. I can't add a maneuver here. Okay, what does this say? 8 years. 3 years to get up there. What do you reckon? 6 years' time? Create an alarm. Manual alarm. Wheelu. And we do that for 6 years' time. Add that alarm. That's some forward planning right there. That's some forward planning. There's no wind to make the wave. Not all wind is actually made by wind. Sorry, not all waves are made by wind. Not all wind is made by wind, you know. There's some of them, like if you just like drop a stone in a pond, right? That makes different types of waves. They're called gravity waves. It's the wind that does start this, but you could have waves from landslides. Is it Krakatoa like absolutely destroyed the Mediterranean, or at least like huge tsunami? So, you know that terrible engine cluster idea I had from earlier? Let's see what we can do about that. So we're going to open this back up. Why is my autosave so far? Is it because you... Is it AU as opposed to A the rest? Yeah, maybe. Right, that is pretty... Oh, wait, no. That's fine. This is pretty much useless. We don't want you no more. And then we're going to... Oh, I don't know. So I would like the most powerful engines that we've got. If you know how to get the most powerful engines, module, resource, manufacturer, tech level. Definitely not those. So, like, main sail's got 15,000. Where's this? This is the only one that's going to come close, right? 15,000. 2,000. Wait, 15. Too many zeros. That's 1,500 kilonewtons. This is 2,000 kilonewtons. Okay, so we're going to want the twin bore at almost every stage, right? Sea level's 1.86. Sea level is... Yeah, twin bores across that's it. That's all we're building. But what I want to do... This is going to hurt me more than it's going to... No, that's lying. This is going to hurt you guys more than it's going to hurt me. We're going to put that there. We're going to go orange. We're going to now go with... I wish I had the larger ones. I don't know whether they actually do them or not. Wait, that's not structural. Tri-stack? Quad stack? Let's go with the tri-stack. I'm just going to push that in there. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. And now we're going to get in my engines. No, not my engines, my fuel tanks up here. We get a nice little 1 to 2.5 adapters. Spread those out like that, and then something like that as a central core. This is just asking for things to explode, right? Can we like auto-struct to each other? Is that that was there, but that's heaviest part, and you know these are not going to be the heaviest part by the time we finish. Root part, grandparent part sounds good. Let's try that. Let's try that. So we've got a mess. We got a mess. Let's take that out of there. Let's go with a shorter, stumpier one, and then we can put more. I don't know. Is that where I want more? We'll pull these out apart as well. Pull these apart a little bit as well. Feel like we should be able to do better than this. Not sure how, but I feel like we should be able to. Is there a way of just filling that little gap I've left? I mean, there is, and I think I know what I'm going to do with it. No, just that. Take that away. Let's put some SAS modules there, and then we can just kind of like pull those out as well a little bit. It's not ideal, but it's a good start, right? It's a good start. We're just going to pull everything out, just tiniest amount, and that should hopefully stop things colliding quite as much. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try this, and then we should have room for more. More what? Just everything. We're gonna have room for more everything. Pop these here. Orange. Yep, nice. And then, is this enough? Probably not. Maybe we want another one. Let's go for another one indeed. Move down to there. Remember Casa? I do remember Casa. Your company. Something like so. Yeah, I agree. It's probably going to fall apart, but we'll see. We'll see. This only has to get us out of the atmosphere. It doesn't need to perform interplanetary journeys. Doesn't need to hold itself together through ridiculous situations. Just getting us up to orbit. And now we've got like all these other places we can snuggle tanks in. That's nice. I mean, who doesn't want to have a snuggly tank? Hey, I think I want to have some snuggly tanks. Let's go for coupling. These guys. I think maybe these guys. We'll go out like that. Can we lift this? Can we lift it? Or do I just go with more liquids on the outside and... There's no reason it should fail. No, none at all. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. What I am a little bit worried about is what's going on with this this stage. Where are these? Man, why are you all the way up there? And then, like, what are you? Yeah, that's reasonable. Actually, that is reasonable. Okay, we're good so far. Good so far. I'm trying to think how to build out from this, because we could just keep layering out, right? We could just keep layering out. We get one of these and we spiral this way, and then we could just make spirals. Yeah, let's make spirals. Why would we not? Gonna hold it here. We're going to get basically exactly the same setup. One of these, one of these, and then a couple of these. If I can find a place to place them. Yeah, I mean that's totally fine. I see no reason for this to be a problem. Like so. I mean, yeah, obviously this is going to be fine. I don't see any way that this is going to end up exploding, even on the launch pad. There's not a chance. Not a chance. So now that we've got that, I then just kind of like grab this, and we start Shrekking it, right? We get some layers on the go. Wait, we're missing a bit from one of our layers. We get rid of that. Wait. We need... Where are you? Yes, fuel flow control. Of course, this is what we need here. Back towards the way from whence it came. Okay, that's great. That's great. Let's pop these here. Let's also figure out what's going on with some stagings, right? So we need this one. You there? To be after these two have launched. And then, can we even see it? Oh no, of course there's not another one. Okay, so that's good. Let's now grab this. And a fit of madness. Not... I mean, it kind of works. Just need to remember to pull that down each time. I mean, I don't know about you, but I feel like we're ready for a test flight. I don't think we need to wait too much. I do need to do some Delta V's and stuff, but... So, the first stage burns out almost instantly. I suppose that makes a lot of sense. So 500, 700, 1300... It's not enough. It's not enough. And I don't think we're going to get enough just from adding more of these stacks. Even with our delicious, delicious onion stage. You. Let's give it a go. I want to see what happens. Kerbal states, the United Kerbals. How to build out, he says. Scaffolding, I say. Harry Lloyd will be putting himself. Okay. Predictions? I'm almost certain we're going to explode on the pad. Like, before we even get anywhere. Okay, all right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, this one wants to tuck in a little bit more, right? And then we've got like, oh, we could even. So if we tuck that one in more, you can see the pattern I'm seeing, right? There's like straight line triangles around the outside. That would definitely be easier to achieve another other way. So we'll probably do that when we get back in, and still keep the asparagus staging the way it is though. 3, 2, 1. Oh, hey, not too bad for just a bunch of these. Look at that go though. Oh, we are losing fuel by the second. I mean that's to be expected. But more importantly, the system works. it's not going to work well. I can tell you it's not going to work well, but it does actually work. I probably should have stayed upright for just a little bit longer. Let's return to our radial out position here for a little bit, just to be able to bring ourselves to get some more speed, basically. Get some more speed. Okay, so we're now going to find out what separatrons we need. There might be explosions here. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. There's just empty parts, though. But yeah, we definitely need some separatrons there. We're not going fast enough anymore. Were we ever truly going fast enough to begin with? I might just try this with a straight up attitude. I want to know how far away we are. Let's go back to launch. How far away do you think we're going to be? Like, who needs separatrons when you can have more parachutes? Kendall, what a great idea. Also, hey, how you doing? Good to see you again. We are struggling with the largest launcher I've built this save. We're trying a different asparagus system right now. I'm actually surprised at how well it handled. I might just actually go and... How many of these do you reckon we can layer up before it becomes an issue? I reckon we could get quite a few layers deep before it becomes an issue. Definitely going to be dropping stages like every 2 seconds to begin with. But I think we're alright with that. As long as I'm not like pressing the start button and then immediately hitting stage before we've hit like a kilometer. I'm looking at the fuel flow here. That might actually happen for what I was just thinking about setting up. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, do you reckon we're gonna hit 2 kilometers by the time I hit this stage button? Just. This is a 2 kilometer stage. Any explosions? Definitely some explosions. Empty explosions though. How many layers can your PC handle? That's a very good question. Why aren't we on? Whoa, what's going on here? Why did my SAS turn off? What happened? Let's go find out. How many layers can my? I was gonna set this up differently, right? I was gonna set this up differently. 33 is the magic number. All right, 33 layers. Here we go. So what I'm gonna do. Break that off. Break this off. Delete that. Okay, so I would like to move this to this exact orientation here. Which is probably the easiest way of setting it up. Straighten that out. Alright, so do we now attach... Wait, does this not... Ah, I see what I've done. Alright, then we go here. Do I send them this way? Where's the straight line here? Like this? Or do I set them up on the outside of this rocket? think we're going to try that first. The traditional, slightly boring way. No, that doesn't do what I want it to do. It's not too far off though. Sorry, if I found out a little while ago that if you grab the decup, oh man, on absolute, and move it up and down, it will snap to like the in-game grid, giving you a much higher chance of having things kind of like, you know, lined up well. You know what I've just noticed as well, and it kind of is annoying. These are only single placed. I don't know why they would do that. Though I suppose, could you imagine the outcry if they defaulted everything to multi-place, to symmetric view? $33 layers. 33. It'll be interesting to see if we can actually achieve 33 layers. Is that there? Does that look like the right spot? Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Can we give this a better packing orientation? Like so? Oh, that's tight. That is tight, but I think we'll take it. I think we'll take it. Now, I need to make sure that the pumps are flowing in the right direction. That's going to be the hard of it to do. That's a strut connector. That's a pump. That's a pump. Okay, so I want... We've got this first one going in there. We got this one going over there. And then we've got... this one. So this should now chain it all the way down. Bam, bam, bam. Now the real question is, can I make it so these don't kill each other? Yeah, maybe. Some weird strategy going on in there. I think I want this one. Oh no, that's already connected. This one to this one? I don't know, we'll go with that. We'll see what's going on. We'll see what's going on. Oh, please let me organize these the way I want to. Okay, something like that is all level. Wait, those want to all come on at the same time. Thank you. Then we've got this first outer stage, which is indeed these ones. These ones. Can I just get a good zoom in position? Yes, those are indeed those. That's not right. That wants to be that one. Okay, that's the order we want them in. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. I mean, we need 3.5, and we've got 2 and a bit, 2.3. So now we grab this one. Okay, this is where we start putting my PC to the test. That there is the start of a new layer, right? Yeah. All right, how many engines are we deep? Importantly, where's the staging gone and put itself? Got to keep every time bringing it down another layer, and then this one is that one. Outside. Next group. Next group. Next group. Next group. Alright, cool. Alright, we should now just be able to keep adding these on until my PC preemptively cries and gives up. That's the plan anyway. It's been a long time since I've been like, alright, well let's just push this then. You're gonna cause me issues, I'm gonna cause you issues. That's some serious weird strategy going on there. Let's see if we can't fix this. I'd like that one to go inwards. And the same for this. I'd like this one to go inwards. Oh no! Oh, the geometry. The geometry. Okay, something like that. Is this ready for a bit of a test? We're probably going to need some solids as well. 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. I don't know. Let's give it a go. I feel like this is madness. What could possibly go wrong? You made the most orange rocket in history. I mean, that's good work. The most orange rocket. I mean, I could make a pretty orange rocket. I haven't put any Separatrons on. Mainly severe defenders. Currently wearing headphones. Does that count? I'm sure pumping the noises directly into my head would be fine. So I'm not actually sure how much Delta V we have. I've got a level with you guys. I'm not actually sure. Oh wait. We can see some problems here. Auto strut heaviest, root, grandparent. I think I'm gonna go with root. These should all be on root. Way before we got out here, these should all definitely be on root. There's room for more. Look, we can fit another one right there. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh hey, we've had worse. We've had worse. What? Why did they read us like mostly empty? This is the end of the line, right? We're just gonna believe. Just gonna believe. And stage. Hey, we're throwing the right ones away. I really doubt we've got enough fuel here, though, to be honest with you guys. I feel like we're probably... waiting for the explosions. We're probably several tanks short of what we need. Oh, well, I mean, there was some. Wasn't my craft, though, so I'll take that. I will take that. Let's... watch the maneuver. I feel like the maneuver, the orbital parameters, was that a stage? No, not yet. We're coming up on the stage though. I feel like the orbital parameters are more important to be watching than what my inputs are. You know. What's the next one to go? This one on the outside here. It's the only one left to pop from the outside. But look how much longer the fuel is taking to pump through now. I think that's fine. I think. 3, 2, 1. Definitely travelling upwards fast. Look at my Delta V readout. It just has no idea. It's like, I don't know, please. So this seems quicker because those solid boosters, for some reason, they're the laggiest thing in the game. I don't know what makes it so bad. I have no idea, but yeah, those solid boosters, the thoroughbreds in particular, my game just hates them. I straight up would rather commit honourable seppuku than try and do it. Oh, that was no, too much wobble. Unfortunately, we are going to run out of fuel on one side before the other because this just exploded. I like the way that the aerodynamic nose cone has just kind of settled on top, even though it's not part of that craft anymore. I do wonder whether we can throttle down when this runs out of fuel. Maybe when these ones run out of fuel, we'll just drop the outside tanks, you know? I do want to be. I want to be on surface whilst we're still in the atmosphere. No, actually, I don't know. We're quite high up now. We're quite high up now, and we seem to be able to deal with the steering issues. I don't know whether to drop it or not. Definitely going to be some problems here. Things have not burnt out evenly. Not as loud as I thought it would be, but it would be like talking to you, mate, in a pub with a band playing. Yeah, I mean, I've learned how to do that. I can definitely turn the engine noises down more if need be. If need be. Are we actually going to make this? So what stage was it that went wrong? It was the one just before last, right? Okay, we've still got a big periapsis problem. But that might be alright. That might be alright. Let's just try. If this makes it all the way now, I'm gonna just be fine with that. I'm going to also look towards my horizon now rather than just pointing towards prograde. Whilst prograde is one of the better places to be pointing, it's the most efficient in widening your orbit. I'm not just trying to widen my orbit, I am specifically trying to push my periapsis up, which is, you know, on the other side of the planet. So I want to be travelling parallel with the surface of the planet, so that we can, you know, add to that bit. Later, can you tell me if your rocket can get to orbit? I mean, does it have more than 3,500 Delta V's in the tank? That's how I know whether I can make it to orbit or not. Is that all important Delta V readout? So that's going down pretty fast. Pretty fast. Am I gonna have the fuel it takes? I might do, actually. I might very well be able to do it. I'm looking at how much fuel we've got left in this tank. The 700 delts in particular means that we're going to be going near enough 2,000 meters per second by the time we're done. That's literally how it works. The delta V readout adds to your speed. The change in velocity is delta V, and my velocity is the speed, right? Like these things are equivalent. So don't you want to dip? Yeah, I think we're okay. I think I said that we were going to go for the apoapsis of about 200, so I don't mind pushing up a little bit. I might even at this point. So, am I going to stop? No, we're still 2 minutes away. I'm pushing away from the apoapsis. Maybe we'll just kind of like creep up until that gets a little bit closer. I'm not sure how much closer we want to get to Apoapsis before I'm like, yes, that's it, close enough. But that's probably, yeah, a fair way around my orbit now. That's good. That's good. Hopefully up here we've got just a little bit of fuel being saved. Let's open this up and have a look. Bet that was one of the things that blew up my stuff last time. A little bit of fuel being saved so that we can deorbit this if need be. I'm not sure whether we're getting all the way up to orbit. This triple bore on the bottom here, though, was such a great idea. It worked out incredibly well. I thought this would be one of the failure points. No, we're all right. We're all right. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Let's see, where are we up here? This one? Oh, for some reason I thought we were a little more accurate. No, we're alright. That's not a problem. We're only going to Jool anyway, so no problem. As soon as we actually manage to get ourselves circularized, I will attempt to put down an astrogator. So over here, we've got the Jool past 62 days? I disagree with you. Maybe we'll try and do it by hand because it says 40 days. And I'd rather try early than miss my window, because many times in the past we have missed the window because of the alarm clock. You know what? I'm going to actually do it. We're going to open that up and I'm going to turn these on because I've got a feeling we're actually about to lose the whole stage. Okay, that's fine. Oh, no, that's not fine, though. That's not fine at all. Just as I thought things were going well. I also hit the wrong stage, but hit the stage again by accident. Well, I think with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time, where I'm going to find out why this happens sometimes, but not others. We'll set this up for Jool, and we'll bring the guys back from MoHo. But I will see you then when we're going to do that. Bye.